Hello, good morning. Welcome to this late morning taste challenge. This is for the Wednesday slot. I didn't do a challenge yesterday, didn't have time. And that is for sure. I didn't have time. But I'm doing Ron Rio Caribbean rum. There's your pen and ink clipper ship. Introduced in 1975, bottled in Missouri, Western Missouri by McCormick Distilling, Holiday Distillery. It says made with 5 Caribbean rum. Have to update my notes because they're both 5 times distilled. Ron Rio rum evokes the relaxed lifestyle in front of the islands, available in both medium body gold and the lightly sweet silver. Ron Rio is made from molasses refined from 100% American sugarcane. Captain Morgan White, they're both 80 proof. It's a big jug bottle, 1,750 milliliter. This is from St. Croix in the United States Virgin Islands. Got this for $15.99 with a $4 rebate. It would have been $19.99 otherwise. Introduced in 2014, Captain Morgan White Rum is created from the finest blend of Caribbean rums to create a crisp, clean, and refreshing rum that is always worthy of the captain's attention. And I put the website links. That's what I'm reading off of, the websites. They've updated the label. It's not so bland today. Used to be like a black and white label with a little bit of color. Now it's colored. It looks pretty. Saw it at Walmart this morning. Ron Rio has a different bottle than what they're showing on the website. The website shows this embossed glass. This is a smooth neck, smooth shouldered bottle. Can't explain it. That might be the 750 though. The liter might just be the smooth. I think that's probably the reason. Price. With the, like I said, with the rebate, it was $15.99, but you can get this around for $10.99. That's the normal perpetual sale price. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's got it on sale. Get it while it lasts. This sale only lasts for infinity. $10.99 a bottle. Okay, so $10.99. This was a special. It was, well, the normal price was $6.99 for a liter. $6.99. All right. But if you bought 2 bottles, you got it for $5.99 a liter. I wasn't paying for 2 bottles. I didn't know if I'd like it. I'm glad I didn't buy 2 bottles. And if you've never seen me talk about this rum before, you'll know why in a minute. So let's see, $6.99 divided by 1,000 times 750. It would be $5.24 a bottle. That's the cheapest liquor you'll find in America. The cheapest liquor in America. $5.49 for a 750 versus $10.99 for 750. Now, in this case, I'm telling you, Captain Morgan wins. It's way better. The next taste challenge coming tomorrow night during Fantastic Friday. Fan Friday. Look, Bocador versus Captain Morgan, that's going to be a tie. And Bocador is $8.99, Captain Morgan's $10.99. $2 more, it's not worth $2 more, I'm going to tell you. But let's just go through this because we're doing the tournament. We may as well do the tournament, right? So here's the Ron Rio, which I think something's wrong with this bottle. It was tainted some kind of way or it's spoiled. Because to me, it smells like weed killer, like Roundup and rancid sugarcane stalks. And it doesn't taste much better. I'm not buying another bottle of this stuff. I'm not buying another bottle of any of it, though, because I just keep going into different brands. But it's beyond anything that's acceptable. Captain Morgan, is it real elaborate, exquisite, fabulous, wonderful, great, fantastic? Nah. But it's sure mighty fine. It's not a gourmet rum, but those would cost you $80 a bottle, $100 a bottle. This is not that. This is a mass-produced premium rum, white rum. That's it. Beautiful bottle, though, embossed. Got cross swords, Captain Morgan. The cap says CM on it, Captain Morgan. Introduced by Seagram's back in the 1940s. Purchased by Diageo in the year 2000 when Seagram's went kaplooey. Well, the appearance, I mean, that's just even because they're both clear. They don't call them clear rum. They call them white or silver. They're neither white nor silver. They're clear. Right? Like light beer. They call it light beer. They don't call it thin beer. They don't call it diet beer. Call it light beer. Okay. Then you have your ultralights. I've got one more white rum coming up for the foreseeable future. Now, could that change in the future, in the far future? Way out. Could. I've got the Rum Pontalba. Now, I did Rum Pontalba solo. I did a solo review. It's kind of long. If you want to see a long one, watch my Bellows blend, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. That's a 16-minute video. I watched it. I was like, man, this video is too long, but it was a pretty interesting product. I need to watch the playback for the double IPA I did this morning, which wasn't too great. B-. I don't think a B- is that great. Okay. This is no kind of challenge. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be a long video. That's Ron Rio. It smells terrible. It smells like grass. I say weed killer, but if you've never smelled rotting sugarcane stalks, you don't know the aroma. We get those big trucks coming down here around October when they harvest the sugarcane. And if it's really hot that day, the sun will be beating down on that truck. The man might park for lunch or whatever, and then it starts to rot, and the fumes come out, and it's rancid. Oh, it smells terrible. And it's American sugarcane, and they said this is made with 100% American sugarcane. Guess they shipped the molasses down to the Caribbean islands somewhere. Doesn't it say imported? Now, the Captain Morgan is not imported. It's from a U.S. territory. Ron Rio Caribbean Rum. It says bottled by Ron Rio Importers. That's not a real company. It's McCormick. It just says Caribbean rum. That could be anywhere. I don't know what islands. Guadeloupe, Martinique, Saint Martin, Saint Bartholomew, Saint Eustatius. I don't know. Oh, that is so bad. Now let's smell over here. Oh, that is so pleasant. So over here we have a sweet, I'm wearing a Pabst Blue Ribbon t-shirt. Also uncoordinated today. Mild, semi to mostly sweet, light molasses, charred oak, a little bit of oak, toothpick wood, mild, mellow, smooth, and delicious. In the aroma now, I hadn't tasted it. Off-putting, garish, a snake bite, a coral snake. You got bit by a coral snake, and you know you're gonna die. This won't kill you like a coral snake, but it's bad. I saw a coral snake in somebody's garden once in Destrehan, Louisiana. It was terrifying. The taste is not as bad. Now, it's funny about this rum. The aroma is just a living nightmare. It's like you're having a nightmare, but you're awake. It's that bad. The flavor, though, is not so bad. If you didn't have to smell the darn stuff, the taste is like a mild sweetness, a little grass, maybe some charcoal and some wood. It's very mellow in the taste, but the aroma, oh, no. Captain Morgan White. Look, Captain Morgan White's the only Captain Morgan I've ever had. I've never had the really famous Captain Morgan Spice Rum. That's probably 95% of their sales. Never had it. I've never had the Captain Morgan Dark. I've never had the Captain Morgan Añejo. I never had the Captain Morgan Gold, and any of those things. And then they have a dark spice rum, and then there's an overproof. It goes on and on. That's what they're showing you, and what you see at the store. There's probably a lot of others they don't list. A lot of these liquor companies have brands they don't bother listing, but it exists because you see it, and you can get these travel exclusives at the airport, and then you can't get it anywhere else. But I can only deal with what I can purchase. Okay, I'm not going to obsess and be concerned about stuff I can't find. It tastes fine. It's good. Captain Morgan is a winner. If you pay $19.99 for the big jug bottle, you've made a good deal. You'll enjoy it. It'll last for a long time. If you get the $10.99, $7.50, that's still not a bad deal. You get a better price point on $19.99 for the big jug bottle. Plus it's glass. You don't have to deal with plastic. And you might run across a Diageo rebate, mail it in. It might take 8 weeks to get your money, but you're going to get your money. You're going to get your money, Maury. You know, go tell Jimmy Conway you want your money. You know what I mean? It's like that. You're going to get the money, so don't be impatient. Oh, Henry boy, the pipes are calling. So about 3 times a year, Diageo will have those super choice rebates. It'd be in the newspaper or at the store, a little tag hanging from the neck of the bottle with a little rubber band, you know, like a little elastic band. Okay, so that's a dynamite product. What's the downfall with Captain Morgan? What's wrong with it? Where's the complaint? What's the complaint? There is no complaint. It's, well, perfect. You say, what do you know about rum? I'm no expert. I can taste it. I got ears, Frank. I hear things, you know. I'm tasting it. It tastes good. But they got some, you know, whiskey, liquor, brandy, rum, bourbon, scotch snobs, you know, they would find fault and tell you how terrible it is. You know, oh, it's trash, garbage, smells like airplane glue and atomic waste. You know, I would never drink that. But you can't pay much mind to that. It's fine. It's top notch. This stuff here, though, oh man, it's everything you never wanted in rum, plus more than what you didn't want. The aroma's monstrous. I'm telling you, it smells like grass. You say, well, fresh cut grass. I like the smell of fresh cut grass too. But would you want to smell it in a drink? I don't think so. Would you want to drink it? No. And there's some kind of weed killer in it. I'm telling you, it's like smell like pesticide. Ouch. And rancid sugar cane stalks. No, no appeal, no appeal, no appeal, no appeal. It's not an F because I can drink it. See, if I couldn't drink it, it'd be an F. It's simply a D. It's just bad. It's really bad. If you don't have to smell it, it's actually not too bad. Unfortunately, you do have to smell it, right? I mean, who's going to drink rum and hold their nose? Not too many people, right? So that's a catastrophe. That's a catastrophe. That's a catastrophe. Thankfully, that's almost over with. The only time I'll have to revisit the stink and rot and sickening Ron Rio is when I do the Ron Puntalba white silver, sorry, Ron Puntalba silver against it. And there won't be no kind of challenge. You could save yourself some time. Crap beer-tastic. Ron Rio may have Roundup in it. I mean, it's a joke. I know you would almost think it has Roundup in it. It can't obviously have it, but it's just so foul. It's so foul. So foul. It makes me want to run out and buy some Four Loko sour grape. You say, well, that's probably foul. Yeah, but why not? You say, Four Locos making a sour beer now? I thought only craft beer companies made sour beer. That's true. They do, like, you know, legitimate sour beers. And I was thinking, I wonder how bad Four Loko sour grape could be. Oh, if it wasn't for the medicated feeling, I'd buy it, you know, but you drink a whole 24-ounce can, then you watch the Super Bowl and you can't remember what happened in the game. And you're saying, I know I watched it, but I know I watched it. Maybe I watched some of it. I know I watched it. It was on. I don't know what happened. So it's that kind of thing. I don't want to drink a beer where I felt like I've been drugged, been dosed. Somebody hit me with a hot dose. Well, if it was a hot dose, you'd be dead. But, you know, Four Locos insidious. But it makes you wonder, like, what could a macro company do with a sour beer, 14%? Oh, my goodness. Does make you wonder. Oh, this is pleasant all around. It's a jewel. It is a jewel. Captain Morgan's been on the market 5 years. I don't mean Captain Morgan rum. That's over 70 years. I'm talking about the white. Can you imagine over 70 years they never made a white rum? And then they decided, hey, let's make a white rum. Like, duh, everybody else does. But they did a fine job with it. It's really good. I would highly recommend it. I would highly recommend it without any qualifications. Buy it, try it, and I bet you'll love it, assuming you like white, clear, silver rum. Good mouthwash. Now this negligible, insidious, creepy, weirdo, offensive thing. Oh no, it smells like when they're cleaning fish at Grand Isle. You say no. Yes. We used to go to Grand Isle, Louisiana. I haven't been over there in so long. I should go back. But they have like these piers, where they went fishing, deep sea fishing, and they're cleaning all the fish. And they're throwing all the refuse in the water. And I guess some kind of animals come around, some kind of scavenger sea animals, and eat it all up. It's really a horrible smell, like rotting fish matter. Can you imagine? That's what I grew up smelling when we go to Grand Isle. But this kind of smells like that. Ouch. Every time you take a whiff, you say, ouch. Is that what you want to buy? A rum? Every time you take a whiff, you say, ouch. You hear that? They're working on this huge tower, hundreds of feet tall. And I can't even see the top. I have to get this far down. What's the trigonometry on that? See how far down I am? I had to get almost to the floor to see the top of the tower. What's the trigonometry? How tall is that? Let's shoot the angle, and I'm nearly at ground level. Tell me how tall that is. Wow. I wouldn't do that job, but I see them up there working, and they're just nonchalantly, being very careful, but nope. I would never recommend this unless you're like me and you have a curious eye and a curious ear and a curious taste facility, where it was something, you hear something so bad that it's beyond the pale of any acceptable form of human decency, then you say, I do want to try it. You say, well, there's worse rums than that. It would be hard to imagine. Who do you think the target demographic is for Ron Rio? Broke college kids? No, I don't know, because you can get other cheap rums for $6.99 a liter. Like, for instance, the same day I bought the Ron Rio, when I was coming back from John and Nile's place in July 2018, they had Clubhouse from Heaven Hill, a well-known company. So they were both $6.99. Now, the man wouldn't let me mix it and get the $5.99 special. No, you got to buy both of each. I said, well, I ain't doing that. I'll pay the extra $2. So a broke college kid could very easily simply go to super discount store, buy the Heaven Hill Clubhouse rum, $6.99 a bottle, and it tastes really good. It's actually probably as good as Captain Morgan White. So that doesn't even make sense. Like, you could be a broke college kid, but you don't have to go there. You don't have to go to Ron Rio World. But I swear, I'm telling you, if y'all came over here and tasted this bottle, you'd be like, wait, you were wrong. It's way worse than what you said. That's what you would tell me. You would say, no, it's way worse. You were downplaying it. It's way worse. And I would stand by that. I am maybe, get out of here, man. Come on, man. I mean, this is too much. Thank you, Captain Morgan, for saving me. I mean, come on, man. It's like they used wood that was infested with termites or something. You don't know. You don't need to know. You don't want to know. I shouldn't say you know. You don't know. You should never know. This is the thing that is and should never be. I said it again. This is like falling off the edge of the world. I mean, I should be at the table round, a defender of the crown, a bearer of the cross. This is bad. This is so bad. But the flavor's not bad. That's the perplexity of it. The aroma is mind-bogglingly bad. I said it, and I had 2 glasses of rum. Mind-bogglingly bad. But the flavor's not really bad. So if you didn't have the aroma aspect of it, you might not give it a bad score. But you got to do the smell test. Oh, man, get out of my face. Get out of my sight. I'm not gonna kill you, man. Manny's gonna kill you. What about Ernie? Hey, man, you got a job. You know, that kind of thing. Oh, come on. Come on. That thing is a hussa. You know what a hussa is? That's a pig that don't fly right. And that's what that is. Well, thankfully it came to an end. Aren't you glad? I'm glad. I'm very glad. Are you glad? That thing was just badness wrapped up in horribleness inside an envelope of insidiousness, sent away on a ship of nastiness. Damn you, Ron Ryu. Damn you all to hell. And now I'm going to go eat some leftover Chinese food with some salad. And will there be a Fan Friday tomorrow night? Yes. What am I going to do for Fan Friday? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Bocador versus Captain Morgan. That's going to be for Friday's slot. I did Monday. Monday's gone. Forget Monday. How old am I going to be when I finish drinking that cherry pie? You know, that cherry liqueur from Canada. How old am I going to be? Old. I still got like 30% left. Oh, man. Pie hole. But I mean, who wasn't going to buy that for a liter? $1.99 a liter. I mean, come on, you watching this video. If you saw a cherry pie flavored liqueur for $1.99 a liter, you know you'd buy it. You know you would, even if you thought you might hate it. I didn't think I would hate it. I just thought I wouldn't like it that much. And it's exactly the way it came out. I didn't like it that much. But take a few ounces every Monday, I can deal with that. But I never get around to it because I'm always got something new coming up, like the Ron Pontalba, and then the week before the Bellows Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Oh well, it ain't going nowhere. You know, I'm impatient. I want to get it done. I want to be done with that pie hole cherry. I want to be done with it. I want to be done with it. I want to be done with it.